So if I look at the G2 grid, we can at least point 40 companies starting every year in employee engagement space. How is Impulse different from the herd out there?
Yeah, so a lot of differences, both in terms of the way we have planned Impulse over a period of time, and if I have to break it down by product, place, price, and then the ICP, um, I will touch upon each one of these and then explain how we are different from the rest of the companies who are there in this space. So the first and foremost is what I touched upon in the last question as well, that most of the solutions in employee engagement are point solutions. So they are solving maybe one or two dimensions of employee engagement. So motivation or just autonomy or maybe just well-being and so on. And then the market was looking for something which is holistic, where the employees as well as employers can have a single solutions to cover all these dimensions together. So that is one very key differentiator of Impulse, that we bring all the dimensions of employee engagement together in a single solution. The second thing is, because we are doing all these dimensions in a single solution, the total cost of ownership, the TCO, what you call it, for the employer is much lesser, because if they have to spend for five different solutions for these dimensions, they have to pay to five different vendors, which may be, let's say, $2 per user per month, which makes it $10 per user per month for the entire employee engagement suite. Whereas if you buy something very similar from Impulse, which is combining all these dimensions together, you get the same at, let's say, $4 or $5 per user per month. You can buy individual modules. So if a company says that, okay, I am looking only for the motivation module and I don't want your empowerment module, they are free to do that. But even if they want the entire set of all the modules and the entire holistic employee engagement, the total cost of ownership is still much lesser than what it is from these point solutions. The third key difference is the entire product has been built with a very product-led growth or a DIY sort of angle. So uh, a company with 100 employees or 200 employees, they don't really need to talk to the sales guys to kind of get started with the product. They can just go to the product, try it out themselves and get started. So it makes it very easy for smaller companies to get started. So very self-serve platform. And even for enterprises, it works very well, because the product has so many enterprise capabilities, like for example, it is multiple languages. So typically enterprises, the employees are spread across different parts of the world and they need different languages. So Impulse works very well for multiple languages. Second is, some companies, because of their data privacy laws, they want multi-region deployments. That, okay, Impulse in UK should be in the UK region, whereas Impulse in Singapore should be in Singapore region. So Impulse gives you those capabilities to have multi-region deployments. Uh, then there are a lot of features which are bespoke features, which can be configured for enterprises, because enterprises typically need some configurable features, whether it is white labeling or some complicated workflows which might be relevant for their companies. So the system is highly configurable for those kind of enterprise needs. A lot of competitors, they have focused on one region. Let's say uh, some competitor is only focusing on India as a geography or Dubai as a geography. But your employees, much more after the COVID, are spread across. Even for smaller companies, your employees are either remote or hybrid. Hence, you need a solution which is very global in nature. which is where again Impulse brings those capabilities into the product. So I think putting all these things together, Impulse is a great return on investment for any people leader or any CXO or any company to invest into their employees.